What is up, YouTube family? It is your girl GC the Trader, and we are back with another weekly breakdown, you guys. I hope y'all having an amazing day. I hope y'all had an amazing trading week last week. It is Sunday, January 25th, and we are about to break down the trades that I took last week in the market. As you can see from the thumbnail, we was only able to catch two setups, you guys. We took a break even and an L for the week, and we are going to go over those trades shortly, you guys. But if you're in the southern states, it is extremely cold outside. So please be careful, please be cautious, and please take your time if you do decide to leave the house. But you know, for us traders, this winter ain't stopped. This winter storm ain't stopping nothing. We still getting at it. We still grinding, and we still turning our dreams into reality. So with that being said, you guys, I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time. Let's get down to this breakdown, guys. All right, you guys. As you can see, we are on the micro ES chart. What I did coming into the session, I did mark my untested highs and lows from the previous session, and some from last week and earlier in the week. This trade did take place on Tuesday. I did not catch a setup on Monday. I ended up catching this setup on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, what was my TP? Okay, so it was 122 ticks. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe I was risking 20 ticks on two contracts on both of my funded accounts. And I think for this trade, I actually traded all three of my funded accounts. When I did take this trade, I had me a sell order, a sell limit set right here, so that when price did come and tap into this midpoint at 9:30, it will knock me into a sell, and that is exactly what happened. And as you can see, when we did enter into the trade, it did consolidate for quite some time. If I'm not mistaken, I was in this trade for about almost an hour, maybe about 55 minutes. And as you can see, it consolidated from the time I entered almost until the time I end up getting stopped out at break even, you guys. As you can see, it came twice. It came very close, very close to my stop loss twice. My stop loss was probably like right here, and it came very close. I thought this was over when these two candles formed. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm about to get stopped out the trade. I didn't but when price broke back, I did not adjust my stop loss because I never got my 1-to-1 hit. Price did the same exact thing, retraced deeper into my stop loss, well, deeper into my red zone. Price still did not stop me out. I was like, all right, okay, I'm thinking that this is a good trade still. So price did give me breaking these structure. Once we got right here and price gave me my 1-to-1, I was like, okay, all right. That's when I adjusted my stop loss to break even. And as you can see, I mean, I thought we were good. And then for whatever reason, price just retraced and shot up and end up pushing to the upside, you guys. So yeah, this trade was a break even trade. I'm just glad. Hold on, y'all. My mouse is sticking. Okay, there we go. I was just glad that, I kept my head, I kept my focus, and I followed my rules. My rules tell me not to adjust my stop loss to break even until my 1-to-1 was hit. My 1-to-1 was hit right here. I waited for the pullback, and then once price hit my 1-to-1 again, I adjusted my stop loss, you guys. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna put my P&L for all three of my PropFirm accounts that I did use to take this trade. I'm gonna put it up over here, you guys. And yeah, this first trade of the week was break even. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, my next trade happened on Thursday. And let's see. Okay, what's this trade? Yep. All right. So this was a third. This trade happened on Thursday. I marked up my 8 to 8:15 candle. I noticed price consolidating within my zone, but I noticed that price never did a candle close below my zone. So that was signification that we may be looking at buys for the day. We did a break to the upside, kept consolidating, hit my midpoint, then we broke to the upside, and we just kept consolidating above my zone, which I was like, okay, confirmation to me that hey, we may be buying off. Price did retrace to this zone with very high momentum bearish candles, but I really didn't think anything of it until, honestly, you guys, after I got stopped out the trade, I did see these gaps, and I was kind of like, all right, yeah, I should have known that price was probably just gonna blow through my stop loss, and that's exactly what happened, you guys. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this move ended up happening at like 9:43 a.m. Price tapped me into the trade for a buy. We did a minor push to the upside, just a minor, and then price just retraced with force to my stop loss. I think I was stopped out of this trade in about 4 minutes, you guys. Like, this was a pretty quick loss. I could have took it to the downside, but it never retested to the downside, so I decided to just walk away, you guys. One thing I did notice when I was journaling my trade was price did tap into a London low. I had a London low right here, and after price tapped into that London low, it just went back into buy territory, you guys. So I definitely could have took a bounce off of this London low. It gave me a nice supply zone because, like I told y'all, I still do trade supply in demand. So when this break and retest did not work out, price did break from this zone. It did break structure right here, a minor breaker structure. It didn't break this structure, but it did break this structure. Price came back to retest this zone and then took off. But while this move was happening, I was journaling my trade, you guys. So when I finished journaling my trade, if I'm not mistaken, price was right here and the move was already happening. Yes, I could have taken this demand zone right here, but that zone was just it was too big. And for me to feel confident enough, yeah. But it could have worked out because it did give me a nice gap afterwards, you guys. So yeah, this demand zone could have worked out, but when I marked it up, it was very big. And after I had already took a loss, I wasn't willing to risk that much on a trade to get back my profits, you guys. So I'm gonna put my P&L for the trade for this trade. I only traded 2 of my PropFirm accounts, so that's why you're only gonna see two price two of my little price tabs right here. I did not trade all 3 of my accounts. I only traded 2, especially going in towards the end of the week. And I want to show y'all one more trade. I did not take this trade, you guys, but I did just want to show it to you all. All right. Yeah, this was Friday. As you can see, I did take this trade on my paper account, and I would have taken it on my PropFirm accounts, but for whatever reason, at the time when this was happening, when price ended up tapping my midpoint, for some reason, one of my PropFirms would not load. It will not load, it will not load, it will not load. And I was trying to figure out what was going on and getting it to work. And in the process of doing that, price had already tapped me into the trade. I tried to go to my Top Step account to get tapped into the trade, but the price had already moved. So while I was trying to fix one of my PropFirms, I ended up missing out on this beauty, y'all. And this was a hard pill to swallow. This was a hard trade to walk away from. Not revenge trade, not any of that. Like, it was very hard to do, you guys. And a little bit of my emotions got in the way. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't take this trade. I didn't revenge trade at all. So as you can see, price did tap me in beautifully. And then look at that, like, no drawdown. Beautiful trade, no drawdown. I mean, tap me in, and that's all she wrote. I mean, like, quick. Would have made how much? I was doing I was gonna do 3 contracts on one account and 2 contracts on the other one. So I would have made about 150 on one and about 225 on my other account, you guys. And I was so upset that I missed this move. Yo, and I'm trying not to get upset again, but I was so upset that I missed this move, you guys, that I didn't even see when Price gave me another entry, you guys. So I was so caught up on missing this entry that Price gave me another entry, guys. That gave me a whole new entry. Could have still did my 45 tick. I was risking 15 ticks. Boom. They gave me a whole nother one, you guys. But my mind was so fogged and cloudy because of this move that I completely checked out. Like, after this move happened, you guys, I literally shut down both of my funded accounts. Like, I logged out and I was just sitting there staring at the charts. And then in the process of me sitting there staring at the charts, you guys, this move happened. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? And I think this is not, I know this is what they mean when they say you have to keep your head together if you lost the trade or if you missed the trade opportunity, because you never know when the market is going to give you another one. And they gave me another one. And then also, this was a London low. It did a beautiful bounce off that London low. Look at that. Did a beautiful bounce off that London low. So it's just, they gave me 3 opportunities. I even seen when Price tapped the London low the first time and gave me this beautiful move up into the trade that I wanted to take. And then boom, broke, came back to retest my zone, went beautifully, retested off of that London low again, came back up to retest the same midpoint, and then drop right back to that London low. So that London low got retested 3 different times. You could have made money going up, you could have made money going down, you could have made money going up, you could have made money going down, and then you could have made money going all the way up right here, you guys. So yeah, you guys, yeah, this really threw me off to the point where, I didn't even have an opportunity to, I didn't even see the opportunity I had to hop into the trade and profit on the same exact move that I missed, you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you all and just let it be an example that win, lose, or in this case, missed trade opportunity, to keep your head, to stay focused, to stay aligned, and hey, wait for Price to give you another opportunity. In this case, Price gave me another opportunity, you guys. But I let ego, I let anger, and yeah, I let emotional trading block me from the fact that yes, I missed this move, but Price gave me another opportunity to get in this trade and make some money. But hey, neither here or there, no money lost. We didn't lose any money today. That day, Friday, it was a no trade day. So as I stated in the beginning, we only took 2 trades this week, a break even and a L. This trade would have definitely put us back in profit for the week. This is my first week of January where I'm ending the week unprofitable. My first week I was profitable, ending in green. Second week profitable, ending in green. This week it would have been the same thing, but that's not how things worked this go around. So yeah, we're ending the week in red, but not too bad of a red, just a minor red. I'm gonna show you my P&L calendar to show you what my L and W is looking like for the week. So as you can see, for the month we're still in profit for about $100. And the L I did take on Thursday, it only was about $100 altogether, and that $5 break even did kind of knock out. So we're only looking at about $98 loss for the week. So probably about 40 something dollars across both accounts, 50 something dollars across both accounts. So we're not looking at that bad of a red week. You get what I'm saying? We're definitely going to come back next week, keep our head focused, keep our head aligned, and we will end January profitable, you guys. So yeah, that's it for today's breakdown. Thank y'all for taking the time out of y'all busy schedule to sit down and listen to me rant, listen to me break down these trades. And as I stated before in my previous videos, I'm open to constructive criticism. So if you have any pointers, any suggestions, I am open to it, you guys. So yeah, I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time. I hope y'all have an amazing trade week. Next week, let's reset, let's realign, let's focus, and let's turn our dreams into reality. With that being said, I love you guys, and until next time, your girl GC the Trader is out.